Okay,
Dude,
gates are coming down just in. Oh, great. Well, you might want to say leave now if you're going to tell him to leave. Well, Jesse's not in here to commentate.
dude, you said it wasn't working. You said it wasn't working at all. So
Yeah, you said you were going to tell him, so.
just play it. Play it. Promise. Just play it, dude. People have been waiting way too long for this.
Kygo does go down for Ping. That is going to push them back a bit. Static does get to his team. Muskie also with his team. The Hunters are pushing up close to Muskie. I think they're going to try for a kill here. However, there's not really enough stacks to contest. Ping is going down. Muskie is going to enter base, probably going to go roof. Yorkie following him, making sure no stealthies are with him. GSC just going to take over GY as they normally do, getting a better hand across the whole field itself after they take control. The Hunter is breaking for Berserk. Blackout and Junior Big Chief are down. That's big. Ping just is going to sit up top and wait for their team to regroup. Static does seem to be backing off. He was going to go on a stump. However, he's choosing to not now. Ping is pushing out of their GY. They're not really applying any pressure yet. GSC just seems to be waiting for stacks. Unwax dropping incredibly low. He is going to survive with Berserk and push right back into their team. Ping trying to see a kill on Shaman the Mage again. They seem to really want him down as the CC is major. Small is going to go down for Ping. This is going to push them even further into the GY, just creating more and more time for the stacks to pile up. It is now at 5, so it's getting riskier for Ping, and they just really need to move out of this GY or send some rogue to possibly contest Static enough to push back and draw his team with him. Seems as though the front line for Ping just can't keep up. They just keep going down. The healers in the back being focused by the mage, it seems. He's just getting the free cast, and they just keep going down left and right. GSC with their normal control. It's nothing new for the viewers. There is going to be some contest from the Hunters from GSC as they hit Muskie. It is at 7 stacks. The Warrior is up there. The Boomy's even made his way up there. Muskie might go down here. Muskie is going to go down. The return by the BM and GSC. Static is making his way across mid. He does have the Mistweaver with him. It seems like the O is going to hold them a little bit. Ping's still really not having a chance. They're still getting held GY. You'd think even with the little break in the team that, they might get a break, but they just don't seem to get the control that they really need. Hamgod is down. Maybe he will make a play when he comes up. Muskie just supporting his team. Now leaving for the flag. He knows that they're not going to get the cap here. Static still going in the base. He's almost at the cap finally. Ping finally getting a little bit of a push. They haven't landed any kill. It's just sort of a push. The BM is dropping low. He does go down at the same time as the Resto Shaman. And it looks like the Warrior is to follow. The Mage is slowed. Seems like they are going to kill GSC here. Maybe they can set up for kind of a quick catch on Muskie if he can come out at the right time. He is being contested by the Hunter on ramp, though, which is going to push him down to his team. Muskie is probably just going to decide to go in tunnel. GSC with 3 down. Now 2, waiting to regroup. They are just still contesting quite a bit. Ping doesn't have enough there to really push them back, so they're just more or less containing from road. Ping is pushing pretty hard on the Shaman Mage up in the front. He is taking quite a bit of damage, won't go down. Ping backing up as they lose Dr. Big Chief. Or Junior Big Chief, my bad. And Ardo. Ardo going down almost instantly. Small now too. Kygo dropping down. They aren't going to let him escape. Party Girl down. They have no healers currently. Muskie does have flag, but he can't leave the base. He is going back inside. Static Quo also close to picking up the flag. Hamgod is in base, but is seeming to leave now. And Morris is looking at the flag, and there's the pick. He blinks. He's caught in a slow. They have a lot of damage on Static Quo here. However, he is caught by his Hunter and Mistweaver. Boomy, so he will make it out okay. Static Quo is in mid to support his team, as he usually is, to keep them up with heals. He does do a pretty good job between doing a little bit of output and putting some heals on his team to make sure that they are the winner of the mid fights, which they have a very aggressive and strong mid with a double Hunter usually always staying. I think this is really one of the first games we've seen them break off and contest the FC. Durkee is moving up. He is trying to get a poly onto the Shaman out front, it seems, so that they can switch to him. The Shaman is taking big damage along with the Mage. They're stacked, it seems. Small and Party Girl X is going down. That's a big game changer. Blackout Kicks and Junior Big Chief very low. They are both going to go down. Kygo looking at Muskie. He's trying to get back and just support him with what they have. God X is going to stick it out with them. He does have Berserk. Probably a good play to pick that up so that the enemy team doesn't push in very hard on them. Muskie is just going to go and sit shelf above his team, hoping to get heals when they're up or maybe even drop down in. GSC just moving back as a team, making sure that Ping doesn't drop down and surprise them, but at the same time, all they have to do is cut off Muskie, and they know that. They are backing up a little bit, but only enough to pay attention to both sides of the field at this point. There is going to be no contest. They seem to want to figure out what they're going to do. Static Quo doesn't seem to be really in a bad position as there's only a couple people with Muskie, and, you know, they might need to be mid to really win this push. I mean, Blackout's taking a ton of damage here. He probably is going to go down. Little damage onto GSC, but really not the same amount as Ping has on them. They just have so much pressure on their shoulders. Boomy finally making it back to the team. Hamgod is sitting with Muskie. They are on the roof of the Horde side just waiting. They know they really can't do much. 6 stacks has hit. That means they can't leave, though. I'm sure they might want to get a reset on the flag and maybe go for a quick cap off of that and leave Muskie on roof, but this is also dangerous in case, you know, maybe the Hunter and Boomy from GSC just decides to leave the mid-fight and cut him off. Blackout Kegs is going down. Junior Big Chief looking like he's going to follow here. This is going to be really bad for Ping. They just don't seem to be moving out at all. This really isn't what they're looking for with their FC trapped on the other side of the field. All it's going to take is one person later on in the game. It's already at 70%. Muskie can't really do too much to move across the field. Hamgod did leave, hoping to maybe help out in the mid-fight. He does have Berserk. He's looking at the Shaman in the back, hoping that maybe they can switch and, you know, apply some big pressure. He might actually be looking for Static. Ping just looking to group up, though. They really can't do much, and they don't want to drop down. Once he is taking big damage, he will go down to just the Hunter. Static is pushing more with the team this time. Kygo was looking for almost a stealth, but he got dotted by the Priest. He is still looking to pick up the flag. Not really too much contest as the team's pretty slow behind him. Unwaxed is actually there to cut him off. Doesn't look like he's in much of luck, and I think this is going to be a cap for GSC. %, increased damage. Static is sapped. There will be an opener by Hamgod X, but it won't really matter enough. He won't be able to pick up the flag either. It looks like he is just going to die. I almost wonder if he should have just waited. Ping is getting pushed back yet again as GSC enters mid. Ping really needs to find some way to play outside of this mid presence. GSC just really isn't letting them do anything they want. And, you know, I don't feel like when they're winning mid, they should just straight push into the GY like GSC is. They're just losing mid. Yorkie is looking to buy some time. He jumps in and freezes his team in ice blocks, hoping that his healer will make it back to the team. Ardo is taking a lot of damage. He is getting a couple heals off. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Static getting his stacks, not that it really matters, and that's going to be a win for GSC.